Welcome back, everyone, to more Eschalon Book 1. I went ahead and, off camera, went back to our starting point down there in Elder Hollow, and where we first started the game, and just mapped it out. Get a little cohesiveness here with the color. So just a quick check-up on questicles. We need to take this amulet that we just got from the family crypt to Lilith. She is in Tangletree Forest. We found out Father Michael was a dick, and so we have to expose him to the captain of Darkford. No idea where that's at. And Mary, stranded woman in the northern area of Paris. She's asked us to locate her husband, Broden. I don't know. Let's go find him. So you can go into the next area, northeast Theramore, either through this path or through this path. Maybe we'll come back down this path. Let's see. Or is there another path further to the west? Well, I'm in South Parish anyways. I need to be in North Parish. Here we go. Alright, so there's this path that I don't know if we've been to Northeast Theramore yet. Anyways, let's flesh some of this out. This is my first video recording with my new eyes. I just got out of LASIK surgery this afternoon. And I actually tried to record probably 30 minutes after I got home, but your eyes are extremely sensitive to light, especially backlight coming from monitors and TVs and such. So I had to take a nap because they also gave me 10 milligrams of Valium. So I chugged a beer, took a nap, and here we are. It's about 7 p.m. I got my eyes lasered around 12:31. And 6 hours later, I am recording Let's Plays for you with perfect vision. I was nearsighted, so I could not see at a distance. Luckily for me, even at my old age, I still have my reading, but my monitor's pretty far away, so I'm seeing crystal clear here with no glasses, no contacts. It's quite a beautiful thing, and I'm very happy with it. And this is day one. I literally walked out seeing 2020. Healing Elixir 2, that seems pretty legit. Let's hang on to that. A little campfire here. Looks like he didn't make it. So yeah, if you're on the fence about LASIK, the total procedure took about less than 10 minutes for sure. Once you're there, they clamp your eyelids open. They have you look at a blinking green light. They do one eye at a time. And you just stare at a blinking green light for a minute. And you feel a little bit of pressure on your eye. No pain whatsoever. Discomfort, yes. It's not comfortable. But it doesn't hurt at all. And then they move you to a second device. You get up. Lay back down on a second bed, basically, and then you look at some disco lights. They're red and green, and he puts water in your eye and washes it over with some kind of shit. Obviously, it's hard for me to tell, but my mom was there because you're not allowed to drive home, obviously, and she took a video of it. So maybe I'll fucking upload it onto YouTube. Let the horde watch me get my cybernetic eyes put in. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm ready to LP. Yeah, I have to wear goofy looking glasses, so I have those on right now. So you're not supposed to be out doing things. So I'm just gonna record Let's Plays for the rest of the night and drink some vodka. I think I already got that. I don't know what I'm doing here. Acting like this is new territory when it's obviously been mapped out. So yeah. Procedure is done. Game hoarder is good to go. Brand new eyeballs. And happy as a fat kid in a candy store. So back to the game. We have lessened our inventory. We don't want to forget where we stashed what we have. I need to find a better place to stash. Place with lots of chesticles. It's too bad you can't pick up chest. Looks like I think chest hold like another couple slots over barrels. We're just gonna kind of flesh this map out while I run my mouth. Did I see this chest or this? Probably. So here we have a path to northeast Theramore. We'll just go ahead and take it now. This is all brand new territory. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. I like its pace. It doesn't rush you along. It's this nice, chill, slow pace. Save time. Quick route to Eridel. So I guess they mean you could cut through here. What's going on in northeast Theramore, though? Let's check this out. What do we have up here? I think a lot of things that we don't need to go to yet. Something's not right here. The air seems strangely still. You feel as if the trees themselves are watching you. Oh, that's not good. That calls for an F2. Whoa! Whoa! We have music! Without warning, several men jump from the shadows of the nearby woodline and surround you. One of them, presumably the leader, approaches you and speaks up.
Well, well, what do we have here? Looks to me like this rat was trying to pass through our forest without paying the road tax. Don't you know this here road belongs to us, rat? We don't take kindly to filthy varmin who think they can just walk anywhere they want.
Yeah, that's the voice he gets.
Stand back, you pathetic mongrels, lest I deliver all of you to your fates. Run!
The leader of the thugs releases an obnoxious laugh, flashing a grotesque mouth of jagged, rotting teeth.
You hear that, boys? This foul little rat is threatening our lives, and I don't believe he's any intention of paying the tax.
The other thugs laugh similarly, closing in on you.
This one needs to learn some respect, he does. What do you say we open this varmint's gut right here and hang him from the tree, eh?
Whoa, bitches, you can't come at me like that. Run! You are lucky I don't have my fireball spell yet, you son of a bitch. take extra XP off your ass. Level up! Oh, that was the boss, so I doubled XP off his ass. Gotta get that intelligence to 20. So 20 wisdom, 20 intelligence allows you to use all spells in the game. So putting any more points into those is pretty much wasted. We're going to be pumping up perception pretty much the rest of the game, which is going to give us extra MP. An extra MP level for every 5 points. Intelligence and wisdom only gives you an extra MP per level for every 10 points. So it's definitely perception is the way to go. You get that extra MP immediately. And of course, it's retroactive. So, as far as skills, I'm thinking about saving them because we should be getting divination and a few other skills shortly, and I'll be able to pump them up quite a bit. So I might just hang on to these skill points for now. I'm going to save them. Can always use them later. Can't use them now. We got to level again. That's alright. Hopefully we'll get divination soon and we can pump it up. Here's a dead body. I wonder if this could be Brayden. It's definitely Brayden. There's a gold ring. 80 gold. I believe that's static. Let's melt the lock. Let's see if that changes after the melt lock or the lock melt. Yes, it does. Copper hammer? No one wants that shit. The good old trapper gloves that are worth good money. Alright, it's random. We'll take that. We can do a little bit more exploring up here, I think, before we return back south to turn in this ring. Beware of the swamps. What kind of madness do we have down here in the swamps? Whoa, we got jellies, of course. right? Nice little wrap around there. What do we have here? Some ruins, but I don't see any searchables. It's getting dark. Really dark. Ah! There was a needle brush. No need to panic. I'm surprised the road doesn't show up on this level of cartography. Maybe you need be 6 or 7. It also says beware the swamps. They weren't lying. Now I have a reason to rest. And get some daylight. Alright, that's... We might need to come back here when we have some more mana. There's a lot of slimy slimes out there. Of course, we can always fake them out like this. As far as I can tell from my little map guide, that dead body is really the only thing out there that's worth getting. There might be some other random objects, but it looks like we mapped most of it anyway. Do it all the way up there. I love the quick save because it just saves down here. It tells you your total time played. It doesn't interfere with the main screen at all. It's very seamless. Excellent. I know you can't do that with every game, but man, it's nice. Hopefully we don't get stuck down here. We might. Uh-oh. We have some civilization, and we have me circumventing the walls. Okay. Aha! A back entrance to the Dark Tower. And better yet, the door appears to be slightly ajar, as if it were not properly closed last time someone used it. I don't know that I want to go into the Dark Tower quite yet. Oh boy. Inside the vast tower, the air is dry and almost cracks with energy. It smells of books and scrolls and ancient tomes stashed away in deep libraries. The sweet yet acrid smell of alchemy also hangs in the air, adding to the sense that this place is alive with magic. Yeah, I think we're going to save this for later. Nice to meet you, Shadowmerk Tower. But we are probably not yet equipped for that place. He's guarding the entrance. We've explored the swamp. Empty little encampment area here. And we have some thugs that I guess are already onto me. Luckily, a lot of the stuff in this game is melee only, so playing a mage is a good pick. If we had went with Lug and we were melee and everything, it'd be a different story. We dropped the bag. We'll be back later to pick that up. We're going to retreat for now. And go turn in this ring. But hey, you're more than welcome to follow me, sir. You're gonna get caught on that tree. I'm gonna shoot you in the dick with a fire dart, and we'll keep moving. You're gonna probably get shot in the dick again before I leave, but hey, it's the name of the game. Yes, you are. Take that. And yeah, this is all trees. This is all trees here. This is a pretty simple portion of the world. We just have Shadowmerk Tower up here in this bandit camp, and that's all that I can tell that we need to ever do on that map. Well, so here we are back in Northern Parish. Unfortunately, we are attracting all kinds of beasticles. See on my map here, you see that little dot? Sure makes it seem like there's a searchable right underneath my feet. Or does that also show these... Probably this dickhead needlebush. I guess those show up too. Mary just appears to be standing there waiting. She barely even looks at you.
I found a dead man with this ring in his possession. I'm sorry.
Mary reaches out and takes the ring, then falls to her knees sobbing.
Whether or not the deceased man who possessed this ring was bred, and something awful must have befallen him
for him to give this ring up. After several minutes of crying, she composes herself and climbs to her feet. Thank you for this, but I have nothing to offer you for your help. Then it appears a thought comes to her. Wait, I can give you some information that you may benefit from. Just west of Grimhold, deep in Tangletree Forest, there's an abandoned house that belonged to my father. In this house is a chesticle that contains a valuable weapon. The chest is nearly unbreakable and can only be opened by setting the slider lock to 167. If you locate the chest and the house and the chest, you can have the weapon inside. Consider it payment for what you've done for me.
Thank you. I will look for this chest.
You're welcome. Stay safe. Sorry, Mary. That's life. We will all lose loved ones sometime during it. Salamander Pit. I already been to the Salamander Pit. This would be a good place, like, probably to keep items, as we were told before, right? But it just seems, until I get like a portal spell, which you do eventually get, seems like a pain in the ass to get here and back. I'd rather leave something closer to town. But we could stash stuff on a dead body, and then we'd have 3 chesticles as well. So that's an option. I'm curious to go check back in town now and see if the shop guy has gotten some more gold so that he can buy more of our shit. Of course, I have Lurik's house up here. We're going to go ahead and fill that in so it's nice and pretty while we're here, and then we'll go ahead and rest again. Or no, Lurik's house is to the south, sorry. This is the abandoned house that we have already scavenged. I think from here we can pretty much warp. And we could probably use a good save here since we are level 6. We're now considered a senior apprentice. Now we do have an adjusted intelligence of plus 20, but that is not going to give us the MP bonus. The base stat has to be at 20 for us to get those extra points, and you'll see when we level again and pump that to 20, we're going to be happy with our amount of magic. Then we just start banging out perception. Rest of the game, nothing goes into anything else. No, he's broke. He's still broke. That's a damn shame. We need another blacksmith. I'm glad that I rolled the strength that I did, because having any less than the encumbrance that I already have would kind of suck. And a lot of people would probably just keep a mage with low strength, but I got really lucky with this initial roll and got almost max. Max strength, almost max dex, almost max endurance, speed, even concentration was only a few points shy of max. So I got really lucky with this roll. I mean, good hit points for a mage, awesome strength for a mage. Truly a character worthy of the RonStock name.
Why, thank you. It's about fucking time you gave me some recognition.
So now it's time to figure out where we want to go. What do we want to do? Who do we want to fuck? Tangle Tree Forest sounds like the obvious bet. For that is where the next main quest lies. Alright, I think it's time to head to the next town. This will add a quick travel for us, which will be nice. But first we gotta walk there together. It might take a day or two. Luckily we have this beautiful map to follow. Makes things very obvious where to go. You notice most of the monsters are not respawning. I think some do eventually and some don't. But honestly, I really am not sure on that. I know that there's there's ways to grind in this. So I think there's specific places where if you rest, they come back. Or they interrupt your sleep or whatever. Let's go ahead and fill this out since we're here. We're going to be heading back to northeast Theramore. Remember, we're on the east coast of the game of or whatever, this continent in Eschalon. I'm not sure if Eschalon is the world or the continent. They really haven't given us much lore on that yet. Mangled body. Looks like we've got a little area over here we missed. Glad I came over here. There's a chesticle. The Alchemist Cookbook 1. We already got that book. We don't want that book again. And I got Lock Melt too. Come on, give me something good. Oh shit, that's real heavy. Another Art of Brewing, but it's good money. We'll take it. Just because we're headed to town, and hopefully I can offload it on some poor blacksmith there. Oh! Look at here. Little dick licker's waiting for me. Guess what, bud? About to burn you up. And I'm gonna get that extra XP. I don't think there's a level cap in this. But if there is, we're gonna get it. Alright, so now we're in Northeast Theramore. We need to head west to the Barrier Range region. But I might want to enact a little bit of revenge on those dickhead bandits that chased me off of here earlier. Because we know they have loot. Love that the guy I killed earlier, his stuff is still there. Belladonna. Dangerous reagent. God damn. Everyone's got this art of brewing. We have the Scroll of Lore, though. It's a new spell that we won't have to pay for. Actually, I should have bought... Well... some spells I could have bought in Aradel. But now I have to ask myself, will I be able to just find these spells and not pay for them? I'm getting by pretty well with Fire Dart and... what is it? Melt Lock? Lock Melt. It makes me think of a Mexi Melt from Taco Bell, and now I'm hungry. God damn it. Let's go check out the entrance to this tower, just so we have it. Ooh, it's locked from this entrance, so we found a secret entrance unknowingly. Before you stands the sealed front gates of a foreboding dark tower. It's a strikingly large structure, adorned with strange archaic symbols. You notice that the entire building has been built out over the water. Only the front entrance seems to be connected to land. From here you do not see any way to operate the front gates, other than a switch in the inner yard, which is completely unreachable.
Until I get telekinesis, that is. Is there telekinesis in this game?
I'm gonna just get the outline of this real quick, because I'm curious. And it won't let us go that way. It's getting nighttime. That's okay. I got MP that I need back, so. And that's pretty much it for Northeast Theramore. That's our map. Everything else is forest and more forest. Now we're in the Barrier Range region. Where I can't see shit, so let's just go ahead and rest until daytime. Alright, welcome to the Barrier Range region. Let's get it on. We're gonna just kind of stick to the path. Oh! Already being assailed by bandits. Thugs. Thuggish, ruggish, bev. Oh, we are 0.1 over. Look at it. Look at that encumbrance. Can I take a shit? Look how much art of brewing we have. Oh, what can we drop? How about a cotton wick? I feel like that's the reagent that I could use, though. Here's a question. Okay, right-click to split. Very easy, thank you. Let's go ahead and drop an empty vial. Oh, okay. It's got to be less than, not less than and equal to. Let's drop another empty vial. That'll bring us to 73.9. I'm going to leave him there alone because I can't carry anything else, and if he drops a bag, I'm going to want to pick it up. We need to hurry up and get to this town and unload. So I think so far that's my only minor frustration with this game is going to be being able to sell everything and hoard my gold. I'm the gold hoarder as well as the game hoarder. This is Bordertown. It is a obviously it's barely a town. But we have some individuals to talk to. And we have some reading to do. But I'm looking for someone that sells armor. That looks like our guy. You see a blacksmith wielding a large hammer. He looks up towards you as you approach. Hail, traveler, come here. My name is Eric, and this is my metal shop here in Bordertown. Please let me show you some of my stock.
Can you tell me a bit about this village?
We've been calling this camp Bordertown. Most of the people here, myself included, were forced to leave their homes elsewhere in Thermore because of this damn war. We've all traveled north, hoping to pass through Darkford and reach the Western Lands. Unfortunately, Darkford has been closed by the Chancellor, and the guards are not letting anyone through. So we've all just made temporary homes here, waiting for the Chancellor to allow people to pass west again. Temporary homes, not temporarily homes. It's been over a year now. We're still waiting.
What is Darkford? It sounds like my kind of place.
Darkford is a stronghold that secures Azure's Pass through Barrier Range, which separates the eastern and western lands of Thermore. It's really the quickest and safest route west towards Bastion Spire, the capital of Thermore. Eric wipes the sweat from his brow with his soot-covered glove. Until Darkford is opened or this war comes to an end, we're all just stuck here.
You seem to be making the best of your situation.
Eric chuckles, resting his hammer upon his misspelt shoulder. Yes, I suppose so. The captain of Darkford occasionally orders supplies from me, and I do a lot of work maintaining the soldiers' weapons, not to mention supplying travelers such as yourself. Yeah, I'd say I do more business here than I ever did in Vela. Still, I'd gladly give it up to be able to head home again. Why is the U missing from shoulder and all? I guess, I don't know. Maybe that's how they spelt it back then. Shoulder.
What happened to Vela?
The same thing that happened to many other towns and villages across Thermal. After the start of the war, we began defending ourselves against salamanders and bloodsippers, supposedly sent from the underworld by Orokur. This wasn't much more than a nuisance to us, but then the goblins showed up. They came from Krakamir, made their way up to the Nimia River in huge numbers. We held them off as long as possible, but then those bastards broke the levee and held back the waters of the bottomless lake. Vela was flooded, and the survivors fled. The Chancellor says the goblins are not a concern, but he obviously has no idea what we're up against out here. You want to see what else I have for sale? You'll find no better selection than mine. Do you have any work? I might have something for you, but the job is really tough. Gunther the metalsmith down in Blackwater has ordered a smelting crucible for me, and I've not found a way to deliver it to him. See, the problem is that it weighs 70 pounds. After the war began, all the horses in Theramore were gathered up to be used in military service, so there's really no other way to get this down to him other than for someone to carry it. I figure that someone with a strong back or perhaps a keen sense of magic could think up some ingenious way of transporting it down to him. Maybe you're just the guy I'm looking for. Before you agree to it, remember, it weighs 70 pounds. If you successfully get it to Gunther, he'll pay you 600 gold. It's a big job with big pay.
I'm interested in the job, but I must prepare myself first when I'm capable of carrying 70 extra fucking pounds for that distance. I will return to you.
That's the spirit. Just come back and ask me about the job again when you're ready.
Alright, now buy all my shit, please. Buy this. Buy this. Buy this. I wish you had more gold.
I got my cool steel axe. I'm good. Another thing, and I'm not sure if this is in the game, but it'd be great to have like a reagent bag to stuff all my reagents in. That way they just take up one icon slot and then we can open it. It can still weigh the same amount, but it would be great to have all these kind of in one place in a bag. But I'm not sure that's a thing here. Survivalist cloak, some cartography shoes. It's interesting. Iron bracers. Some demon oil, level 2. Oh, that's right. That's thrown weapons. So he'll buy demon oil. I don't know. I kind of want to throw one at somebody. I'll probably completely miss because I don't have throwing, but. All right. So he's got some money for now. As you enter the small tavern, you realize how temporary it feels. The walls are simple bricks held with mud, and floors are just fragments of stone pressed into the ground. A young woman greets you.
Hello, traveler. I'm Krista, owner of this makeshift tavern here in Bordertown. I have a few items to eat or drink if you're hungry, and I offer many other items for sale that I've acquired from people passing through. What can I get for you?
I'm looking for a woman named Lilith. I was told she lives somewhere in Tangletree Forest. Have you heard of her?
Yes, I know of Lilith. She comes here every few weeks to pick up supplies. She lives just south of here, near Lake Atria, not more than a half-day walk.
Thank you. What can you tell me of this area?
I'm not completely familiar with this area, actually. I'm just a refugee like everyone else here. I know that just east of here is a huge stronghold that people call Shadowmerk. It's a centuries-old refuge for a cult of eclectic mages. No one really knows much about them, but I'm always fascinated by the structure when I'm out that way gathering herbs from the swamps. Which reminds me, stay clear of that area unless you know what you're doing. infested with fungal slimes.
I'm aware. I've killed them all. Any work?
Well, perhaps I have been hoping to find someone who would be willing to go to Grimhold and retrieve an item for me. You see, my brother was once a soldier stationed at Grimhold. He was a lieutenant, actually. He kept with him a family locket that our mother had given him for good luck while he was serving in the Commonwealth Guard. When the Chancellor called all the available guards into service, he packed up and shipped out within hours. He left behind a few belongings, the locket being one of them. Now it isn't worth shit, but it's a significant sentimental value to both of us. Since Grimhold has been overrun with goblins, though, I'm more concerned than ever that we may never get it back. I would pay you a couple hundred gold if you're able to find the locket and bring it back to me.
I will look for it.
Really? That's great. Okay then. I have something to give you. It's a key to my brother's quarters. He left it with me when passing through on his way west, hopeful that I may have the chance to retrieve it in case he never returned. The locket should be in a chest or cabinet in this room. I don't know where his quarters were located, but you'll obviously know when you find the lock that the key fits.
Alright. We'll put that down there. She's blocking the barrels behind her. Benny and the Dragon. Whoa, poor quality steel plank gauntlets. Yo, we got something for sale. Let's see, what did that? -1 armor rating, okay. I don't think the shops get their money back, so maybe that's where the limitation is with gold. I do know that we want to talk to the alchemy trainer who is in this town.
Hail, stranger. My name is Gamfari. I'm an herbalist and alchemist here in Bordertown. I spend most of my free time walking the countryside, gathering rare reagents. I can promise you'll find no better assortment of alchemy supplies north of Darkwater. Care to see my stock? Well, how about a lesson in alchemy?
Show me your inventory.
He wants my reagents, but I need them. He has a scroll of Bless, the Mystic's Ring, Perception +2. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. I like Perception +2, +5 mana. Not as appeasing. Lock Melt, Predator Sight. I heard that's a scroll that I definitely want. I don't know if I want to spend that much gold on it, because I might find it. The spell allows the caster to see faint electromagnetic aura that all creatures emit, whether they are living, animated, or extra-dimensional. In daylight, it practically has no effect, but in the darkness, the caster is able to see all creatures glowing green, which clearly reveals their location. Using Predator Sight, a caster does not receive any penalty for attacking in low-light conditions. Spell duration is 40 rounds per casting level. I don't think I receive a penalty for casting spells in low light, but I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and train up in some alchemy. So the trick to alchemy in this game, particularly for our build, the mage, is we want to be able to make the best mana potions. Well, you need alchemy 10 for that. So we might as well go ahead and get it. That'll cost us, I think, 1,500 gold. Still gives us some gold to play with. Now we have alchemy at 5. We can read our book. Let's check it out here. Make sure we're doing this right. Alchemy 5. Boom, alchemy 7. And then I believe there's what's called the Brewmaster ring, which can give us a bonus think they're +2 or +3. We get a couple of those, we'll have our alchemy to 10. And then we can start making the best tier 3 mana potions in the game. And that's definitely something we want to do. So we are done with that Brewmaster book. We can sell all 3 of these. I like having my cookbook because it reminds me of the concoctions here. And honestly, I don't have a list of those. I'd have to find one. Skills are looking good, RonStock. Skills are looking good, baby.
Why, thank you.
You see a slender man that looks as if he may be of elvish descent, if not half-blooded, at least a quarter. When he sees you, make eye contact with him, he motions to you. Greetings, my name is Aaron. Perhaps I could interest you in a lesson in archery or thrown weapons. I'm certified range master, so you'll be learning from the best. In these hard times, you really should know a little something about protecting yourself from danger at a distance. Sure, I'll pay 100 for thrown weapons. Why not? I'm not going to really get into bows. Should I? It's only 100 gold, and I have more skills to pay the bills. Why wouldn't you at least take level 1 and everything for 100 gold, right? But then I gotta carry around a heavy bow, so I don't know. Fuck. There's 100 gold. If that's all I pay, and then I find the books, and for the, I don't know if there's skill books for thrown and archery, but that'll bring me up to 3. That'll give me at least a decent amount. But I don't want to expand too much. We're already focusing on, you know, both spells, both spell branches here, divination and elementalist. So I don't want to, I definitely don't want to put any leveled skill points into any of that stuff. So training is one thing, but I don't want to get too crazy with gold because that might turn out to be finite, especially if these shops don't ever get gold back. There's only so much we can sell to them. She's got some books here. Bones to Splinters. That sounds like a bludgeoning. That sounds like a bludgeoning skill book. And then here's Light Armor Field Guide. We definitely want this, I think. This will teach us light armor. I feel like we can get rid of these gems. I feel like we can. That doesn't mean we can't. Look at this ring. Spot hidden +3. That could be helpful. Man, but it's expensive. I'm going to check into these books here. Okay, I think I definitely want this. I'm going to go ahead and take this too. We can train in bludgeoning, but you cannot train in armor in this game. So we're going to use this just to get light armor. I might train in bludgeoning. I don't know. I really need to figure out what the gold situation is going to be, because obviously there's going to be times where we run out of mana, and it's going to be helpful to have, you know, a weapon up close. And right now I have this axe, and I have no cleaving, so I can't use it worth a shit. But so I'm going to hang on to the Bone to Splinters book and read that at a later date. Hey, toilet paper. heard we want this Gravedigger Flame spell as well. It's a magical torch that floats above the caster's head, illuminating the darkness around him. That seems like a good spell. Man. Eating up my gold, though. I wonder if it's brighter than... Alright, well the good thing is when she takes my gold, she gets gold back. So we'll take that back from her later. But I want that spell as well. It's an elemental spell. I really want this ring, but I'm not going to spend 900 gold on it.
Thank you. Come back soon.
Yes, you took all my fucking money. No wonder you wanted me to come back.
Alright, let's rob this place. I guess he's okay with me ganking his arrows? Now we got steel arrows +1. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the rest of the stuff. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up here soon, but I have a feeling that's static. Yeah. That's why I took thrown weapons. Because I want to throw some demon oil. Three-Fingered Sam's Guide to Making Demon Oil. So, you want to know how to mix up yourself a batch of demon oil? It's easy and fun for the whole family. First, it's important to be well learned in alchemy because individuals with sloppy mixing techniques often do not achieve the results they're looking for. Yeah, I've seen someone burn their dick off. I recommend nothing less than 5 levels of alchemy study to create even the most basic demon oil. 10 for the most potent version, and 15 for that strong shit. Now for the ingredients, you need nothing more than a lump of ambergris as the reagent and sulfur as the reactant. Mix carefully in an empty flask and presto! If all went well, you should have perfect demon oil. If things don't go well, kiss your dick goodbye. We also need a place to stash all of our documents that we may need in the future. 14 gold pieces in the well. Okay. New book. 6 gold pieces. Come on. We can do better than that. Let's make it 60. Okay, I'll take the 6. 3 demon... Yeah! 3 demon oil, baby. Now I can practice throwing that shit. Alright, and we're going to save this. We're going to read this. The book is a guide to the use of light armors. By reading it, you learn of light armor variations, proper care for armor, and techniques for maximizing your armor's protective ability. By the end of the guide, you feel as though you have an understanding of light armor. So, yeah, again, the books will either train you in the skill, which costs you 3 skill points, or they'll add 2. So we're definitely not going to use 3 of our skill points when we level to learn armor. But now, check it out. We don't have red. We don't have a penalty for our armor. So that's a good thing. Right? You guys agree, right? We're going to sell these arrows. We're going to learn Gravedigger Flame. Can't wait to hit a dungeon and use that. We're going to sell this, and we're going to read the Lumberjack. Oh, wait. Oh, no, this is cleaving. We don't want to read the Lumberjack. Well, I lost my demon oil because I had to reload. So I'm putting the Lumberjack down there. At least now we know it's cleaving. We got cleaving and bludgeoning. So I think it's at least better for us to train, you know, spend a couple $100, 300 gold for each one and then use the book. Hell, that'll bring us up to level 4, level 5 even, just depending. Just to be able to use these weapons a little bit better. I could use it now and be proficient with the steel battle axe. But honestly, it does some pretty decent base damage. It's worth 300 gold too, but I'm going to keep it as a melee weapon. We're going to be able to learn divination, bludgeoning, cleaving, and swords. And, well, we already have elemental, but we're going to get those other 4 skills in the next town. But that's Blackwater, and that might be a bit off. So you can take this now that I am well versed in it. I'm gonna sell these just because I don't have a bow, and that, you know, that weighs like 5 pounds. Those are kind of tempting to just get on right now because my sandals suck. It'll be cool to have some cool mapping shoes for now. You know what? Fuck it, I'm buying them. I want them. Cartography sandals make our map even a little bit cuter. Because our cartography up to 7. Now if we get the skill book, we'd be up to 9. And we'll definitely get the gold back, right? This guy is going to be broke by the time we're done with him. Alright, we've spent enough money. We've gone 8 minutes over. I'll see you guys very soon because I'm going to start another video right after this one. And then another one after that one. And then maybe even another one after that one. So stay tuned. We are LPing Eschalon Book 1 tonight.